Judge cranks one. Deep left field. A grand slam.
Bases loaded. Hits the stand. Swung on. And drilled deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
Lost. You're not going to hit the ball. You're going to swing and miss.
Now it's Chisholm. High drive. Right field. Goodbye.
Hello and welcome to the 7th Vinny Talks Yanks. I'm your host, Vincent LaRose, and let's just get into it. This is not going to be a great episode. The Yankees have been hammered with injuries. I mean, it seems like every day we figure out someone else is hurt and is going to miss a significant amount of time. I guess let's just get into the big one with Garrett Cole. So, after his March 6th start, he experienced some right elbow discomfort in his throwing arm. And he is set to take, I don't know if the MRIs have been taken yet. Today's the 9th, so this was 3 days ago or not. But yesterday he came on and said he was concerned because he believes this one is the surgery. Which is not great news to hear, obviously. So, Garrett Cole is not a guy you can just replace, and this is definitely going to be a huge hit to the Yankees. It just hasn't ended with us. I mean, good news is a little bit of the feel-good story. At least it probably guarantees Cookie Carrasco's in the rotation, which it's not a Garrett Cole, but at least it's a good story. But this is a tough one, man. Losing Garrett Cole is gonna hurt, especially if it's for the whole season. I mean, even if it's the amount it was for last season, it's gonna hurt. I mean, I don't believe he started till June last year, and I wish I didn't jinx it. Maybe one of my first episodes I said it seemed like his age is finally catching up to him, and that no injury stuff is finally coming to an end. Which sucks, man. I mean, wow. I don't really know. This is tough. I mean, Garrett Cole he's your ace, He's your best. He's one of the best, and to have him go out in the way he did in his last start, we will remember is him not covering first base and us losing Game 5. So, oh wow, this is a tough loss, man. It's hard to even put words together to actually express how much this sucks. So, and I mean, like I said, man, we'll get into the other injuries. It doesn't end. So, Tyler Mastek, a guy I thought would likely be added to the bullpen with our injuries, is he's now down. He has a strained right oblique. They're saying possibly April. I don't see that happening, especially with a pitcher and obliques. Obliques are tough, and they're one of those things where it's hard to just feel right after the fact. Giancarlo Stanton still hurt. It's saying possibly April, but as the days go on, it's just more. It just sounds like it's going to be longer and longer and longer. And I fear we're going to be the Braves of last year, where, we had such high expectations, but we get destroyed by injuries. And that leads us to not a great spot. So, I mean, look, they built this team like this. They knew the guys there. I mean, maybe not. You have to understand Garrett Cole's coming off an elbow injury, and Stanton's always been injury prone. And we signed Loizaga. We have him, but he's coming off Tommy John or UCL repair. It's an absolute nightmare. It's like the front office didn't prepare for any sort of injuries to happen like they were banking on. I just don't see it happening. I mean, again, you get a couple feel-good stories with this. You get to see probably Cookie Carrasco gets his his final go around. As he said, it's likely going to be his last year, and it would be really cool to see him have a good year with the Yankees before retiring. I've watched the guy. He's been pitching for a long time, pitching since I even started watching baseball, probably about 10 years, 15 years ago. So it'd be cool. We're going to see Ben Rice now, which is nice to hear. Like I believe I don't remember who said it exactly, but I believe they said Rice is likely the one that's going to come up and take that DH spot. Maybe give Goldie some DH days and throw Rice at first. Give Judge some DH days. So, but it's not the team we wanted, and it's not the team we were prepared for, and it's not the team we wanted to build. So it's still tough. Now not getting a third baseman is going to loom over them. It's going to be like the years where we didn't sign Bryce. Maybe not to that extent, but like when we were like, oh, we don't need Bryce Harper, or we don't need that shortstop that we very easily could have moved to third or moved Volpe to second. It's just, oh man, it's an utter nightmare. I'll go through the rest of the injuries. Luis Hill, as we know, possibly June. As it goes on, it's looking later than June. I don't see that one being good either. DJ LeMahieu, calf strain, not a huge loss. I personally didn't even want to see DJ on the field because it would have pissed me off. But even though I gave him my comeback player of the year, but that was just me trying to be nice, I guess. You still got Clayton Beater with right shoulder discomfort. He's expected to return, I think, in spring training, if not at the beginning of the season, where he'll be in AAA. Loisaca, like I said, UCL surgery, late April, early May. Jake Cousins, right forearm strain. I'm not sure what's going on with him. I know he started throwing again, so I don't think it was the worry they had with Tommy John. So I think he'll be good, which will be a nice addition to the bullpen, as long as he's not throwing to lefties. Clark Schmidt, stiff back. I believe he started pitching again. It says here, and I think he'll be back for the regular season. JT Brubaker still has the fractured ribs. That was the guy I assumed was going to be out for the start, and they put Tyler Mastek in there to just the lefty arm. So we'll see. I don't know. Scott Efros, hamstring. Who cares about that guy anymore? Oh, he's been hurt for the last fucking 3 years we have him. Sorry for my language. Chase Hampton, Tommy John surgery. And that's really it. So some other guys, they put back to the minors March 3rd after I spoke highly and very well of him. Cannon Shetler was re-signed to minor leagues, as well as infielder Roderick Arias. And then as of yesterday, they reassigned Eric Rizzelman to the minor league camp, optioned right-hand pitcher Michael. Damn, we have two Arias as well. Michael Arias to Scranton. So, yeah, that's it. Dude, these injuries suck, man. We hammered down. Like, the fans were hammering to you guys, too, man. They were hammering that you needed more pieces, man. It's insane to me that you looked at this team. This team, on paper, with no injuries, is the best team in the American League. With no injuries. Now losing these guys, do I still think we're one of the best teams in the American League? Are we probably still at the top? Likely. Who knows, though, man. The Red Sox had a good offseason. They look good. And to sit there and watch that happen and then not pick anybody up, then let them get Bregman on top of that. Dude. Were you guys banking for the clubhouse to fall apart with the Rafi Devers stuff? This is insane, man. Looking at this team, I spoke on it before. I was happy enough. But, this is going to be another 2022. Is Judge going to have to carry us, while everybody's hurt? We got to pray to God he doesn't get hurt, It's an utter nightmare, man. Come on. I don't understand. I don't understand oh, yeah, this team's good, we don't have to spend any more money, this team's good, and then you hammering down over and over again. I don't get it. I think I heard they were trying to trade for a bat. we'll see. You know, I don't know with this team, man. I heard a month ago that Brian Cashman's cooking up something big, and nothing happened. Nothing happened, man. This is not good for this team, and this is not good for the fan base either, man. You just went to the World Series, bro. You just went to the World Series. I know we lost in 5. You know, we should have won a couple of those games in that series, but I know we lost in 5. Yo, those tickets were $1,000 a piece to sit on the top deck, bro. They were like 20 grand for front row seats. You cannot tell me 308 million is your limit, man. This is insane. You can't spend more than that. You have $18 million on the books that aren't even playing for us. You're gonna have close to $100 million not even starting because they're injured. Almost $100 million. I don't know if it's that much, but still, it is close to $100 million. You have 33 with Garrett Cole, you have 27 with Stanton. That puts you at 60. You have DJ LeMahieu with another 20. He's at 80 million. You have Loizica, who won't start. I think he's getting 8, maybe 5. I don't remember exactly. But you have close, like with all these injuries, you have close to $100 million that isn't even going to start the season. If you cared about money that much, it wouldn't even I don't know, man. It's just so frustrating, and it comes down. Dude, we are at 2 injuries right now that are worth $60 million. All right, Stanton and Cole. Okay. If Cole's out for the season, he gets Tommy John. I believe they get insurance back on his contract. I'm not 100% sure how that works. I think that's right. I'm not. Don't quote me on it. Stanton is one of those things where it's like they're already saying that this is something he's going to have to play with for the rest of his career unless he gets surgery. And at this point, with his the guy doesn't show up. Dude, don't get me. Stanton is my favorite Yankee. You can ask anybody I know. Maybe they don't know that, but I love Giancarlo Stanton. When we got him, I was ecstatic. I love the guy, and I have never been one of those fake Yankee fans that has gone to the stadium and booed him when he struggled, because he shows up for us no matter what in the playoff times when it matters. And as much as I love Aaron Judge, he doesn't do that. So, like I said, I love Stanton, man. He's probably my favorite Yankee. I didn't start watching baseball till I was about 8 or 9. Oh, not actually paying attention till I was about 8 or 9. So that was 2012, 2013. I watched Derek Jeter's final hit at home with the walk off against the Orioles. I got to watch all this stuff. I have a vivid memory of in 2013. I believe it was the first round. Curtis Granderson swinging and missing, knocking the Yankees out. They got a ball in the dirt or something I don't know. And me being a little kid, obviously I'm like, how do you swing at that? Screaming and crying, because I just wanted the Yankees to win. I was 9 years old, I think, and but since I've watched baseball, I'll say that Stanton has been my favorite player to watch. Even in the field, there's a connection I have with watching that man play that I will never forget, never ever forget. He will probably be my favorite Yankee to the end of time, man. But it's so hard to watch something like this happen to the guy, because he's always been the guy to say the right thing. He's always done the right thing. He's always told everybody that it's my fault. There's nobody to blame but myself. He's never been like, oh, Yankees playing as Yankees too hard, or being in New York is too hard. I can't handle it. He's always took responsibility for it. And every fan has respect. Every real fan has respect for him doing that. These fans that go to the stadium and are booing Stanton, booing Judge. What is wrong with you guys, bro? Okay, just booing. They're Yankees, man. Boo Josh Donaldson. I don't care. When he was playing, you boo them. But booing these guys who have given their all and given you greatness. They haven't been bad. Like, Josh Armstrong was horrible the entire time we had him. Joey Gallo was terrible the entire time we had him. But just, I don't understand, man. I'm telling you, as a person, I guarantee you, these guys much rather walk up to the plate and see somebody behind home plate saying, you know, we know you're struggling, but we believe in you. You're our guy. Like, we love you. Please, like, you know, everybody here believes in you. That's so much easier to hear than the boos, man. Look, I'm being real. If I played for the Yankees, I can take the boos. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that these guys are babies and they can't take it, but I am saying, like, a lot of you guys that boo have no idea what's going on. You have no clue what's going on. You're a Yankee fan because they win a lot and you live in New York. Okay? Because why would you be a Mets fan? But that's, I mean, that's, I don't get it, man. And, you know, and there is a lot of real Yankee fans out there, and there's a lot of really good ones, and I think we have, besides the crap we have, I think we have one of the best fan bases and most knowledgeable fan bases in baseball, just like the Red Sox. You know, I know people. You know, the Red Sox have a very good fan base, and they have guys that know what they're talking about. But they're just like the Yankees, where unfortunately it's Boston, just like New York City. You have a bunch of scumbags, you know, throwing peanuts at Adam Jones in center field, saying some unholy stuff to him. So, but besides the point, you know, these guys are struggling right now, you know, with all these injuries and stuff. Maybe let's go into Yankee Stadium and like, cheer everybody on for once, man. Every time I'm there, every time I've gone to a game, if somebody strikes out, some random guy's booing at a guy. Like, you don't even know who you're booing at. You're just booing because he didn't do exactly what you wanted to do. I mean, look, we've had situations where the Trent Grisham situation where he... You know, we're chanting "We want Soto" and he hits a bomb, and then next at bat we're chanting "We want Grisham." So it's situations like that are unique, and it's always cool to watch. But again, let's, like, come on, guys. Let's, you know, stop booing the players. You know, boo the front office, please. Go to the front office. I mean, one of the funniest things I've ever saw is my grandfather took me and my dad to Paul O'Neill Day. I think it was August 21st of... I don't remember what exactly. Maybe it was 20. Maybe it was 22. I don't remember 100%. But it was the game where, you know, Garrett Cole ran onto the field because Alek Manoah hit Judge after I believe somebody hit somebody on the Blue Jays. They got all mad. I think it was Vladdy they hit and they got all pissed off. So Noah hits Judge, and first time I've ever seen Judge walk towards the mound, and like we're standing probably 6 rows back at home plate, and you know. But besides that point. Hal Steinbrenner walks onto the field, and I've never heard Yankee Stadium boo louder in my entire life. Everybody was booing him to no end. And this guy has a big-ass grin on his face because he knows no matter how much we boo him and know how much we hate him, everybody's still going to pay to go to the games. And he made millions of dollars that day, and he doesn't care. He doesn't care about half of our feelings. He doesn't care none about that. He's not George, man. George wanted to win. He's like, and I'll say that about Cohen too. Cohen wants to win. I feel like, you know, as much as we are rivals and we hate the Mets, good for the Mets finally having an owner who's willing to just pay to win. Like, that's what you want to see as an owner, like the Dodgers are doing, you know. Like, we can't be a team that spends $300 million but won't just go the extra mile. Why are we just saying stagnant? What is your point in spending three? Is it to tell us, oh, I'm spending the money, but you don't actually want to go? Look, I know this free agent class wasn't the greatest, and I know there wasn't a lot. There was concerns with signing Bregman, and I understand that. And I was a little concerned with signing Bregman. I kind of didn't want Bregman. But I can't stand to hear them. I just... This is unsustainable, you know, his quote's there. But then... Another quote is, we're going all in. I want to win. And then 2 weeks later, you're like, oh, free agencies, you know, we're done. No more money. We're not spending any more money. Blah, 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 blah. It's bullshit. You're like a politician, man. You're just telling people what they want to hear until the very last minute. And it's like, oh, no, I don't want to do that. It's, dude, come on, man. Like, a lot of us have to spend and dedicate. Like, you have you have podcasts, you have YouTube channels, you have you have so many people dedicated to this team who will spend money on this team, who have spent money on this team, who spent hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars on your team to just watch you guys play, or buy memorabilia. None of that, and your return is this is unsustainable. That's messed up to the fan. That's like a slap in the face to us, spending our hard-earned money, man. You're a billionaire, okay? Most of us work 9 to 5s. You're a billionaire, and you're gonna tell us that that spending is unsustainable, bro? If I had billions of dollars, I'd be shit. I would have thrown to a billion. I don't care. Like I don't know. I'm not in your position, so who am I to judge you? I'm just gonna tell you based on a fan's perspective, and especially like fans like that really do pay attention to the game as much as we do. But regardless of the fact, let's get into some more like happy and joyful stuff. I mean, there's a lot of guys who look very good. I mean, they showed a picture of Stanton yesterday with a beard. Stanton's back in the clubhouse with everybody with his beard. He looks great, and it just seems like it seems. I wasn't huge for the Aaron Boone re-signing. I liked it. I'm not against it, or I'm not for it. That's how I'll stand. It seems like he is still able to keep up morale no matter what's going on in the clubhouse. Everybody, if you watch the game, everybody still looks happy. They know what's going on. And it seems like that's a team that genuinely believes they should win every single game they play. And it's nice to see, and a lot of stuff looks good about them. So we'll see. I mean, I'll give some credit. George Lombard Jr. has looked awesome. People are saying he should be our third baseman. It's not going to happen. He shouldn't be our third baseman. Give him a year to develop. He's only 19 years old. And I don't want to botch another guy. Give him a year. That's what I'd say. Give him this season. I mean, if he's absolutely tearing it up, I wouldn't mind it. Maybe give him his call-ups, and maybe later in the season when the roster grows a little bit. But, Spencer Jones has been a fan favorite. I saw he was in the lineup today, and everybody's like, oh, Spencer's in the lineup. We're going to watch the game now. So that's pretty cool to see. Belly, I think he hit his second home run of spring training. So he looks good. Wells looks very good. It's nice to see. Lead off spot Wells. That'd be funny to see Wells leading off. Don't think it'll happen, but, who knows? He looks good. He's had a couple leadoff home runs this spring training. So there is some positives with the team. I just don't think people are. I think they're underestimating the Red Sox a little bit. The Red Sox look good. They've made a really good pitching rotation. I really am unsure about their bullpen. Haven't really looked into their bullpen. I don't think it's that great because I feel like it would have been talked about more. Or it might have been talked about more if it was that bad. But, so, we'll see what's going on. I still have confidence in this team, and I'd be lying if I told you I don't think they're still the best team in the American League. You still have Max Fried, you still have Rodon, you still have Clark Schmidt. Stroman looks, we'll see about Stroman. I'm actually very excited for Carlos Carrasco. I don't know why. Again, it's just a guy I watched play. He pitched many games against the Yankees, so it's pretty cool to see how he was a man, and then he kind of was like, yeah, no, this is the best team in New York, blah blah. So I don't think he said that, but still, I hope he said that because I hate the Mets, but it looks good. Nice catch Juan Soto, I'll say that, and the team looks great, and I'm excited. I'm excited to watch the season play out, and I just wish our front office was a little more all in like they try to say they are. I can't even blame Brian Cashman anymore because it genuinely looks like he's trying very hard, and he's basically being told no. So, but who am I to know? I'm a podcaster, a very small one, in fact. So, but that's all I got for today. I think I might if any crazy news comes out about Garrett Cole, I might do like a 10-minute little segment on that, just as an extra video, but I don't know yet. We'll see. I'm very busy, so. But that's it for today. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I'm hoping for better news with the injuries, and we'll see what happens. But thank you for listening, and everybody have a great day.